I bought my first Peloton a while ago, and this one is actually my 5th Peloton device. Can you believe it? So after 873 workouts, the vast majority of those cycling, I can tell you about the pros and cons of owning a Peloton bike. This video is going to be about the pros. I'll do a cons video as well, which you can watch at the end of this video, or it comes out exactly a week after this video. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you're a Peloton owner already, please let us know in the comments why you bought your Peloton. I'll also be sharing with you why I didn't follow my own advice. I've ended up with this and this. There's some pretty bad grazing here and some fairly badly bruised hands, meaning I can't actually ride my bike, do any weights or any yoga at the moment. I'll tell you about that at the end. Let's get cracking. Number one is convenience and efficiency. It's just there. If you do a 20-minute workout in the mornings before you have your normal shower for the day, it adds 20-25 minutes to your day by the time you've put your kit on and your shoes. It really is an efficient way to work out. You haven't got to go to the gym, drive to the gym, park your car, get changed. It takes all of that away. A 20-minute workout on this is 20 to 25 minutes long. That's it. And because Peloton is so good at learning what you like, when you come onto the screen, it puts your favorite instructors there. It picks these daily picks for you. So based on what you've done already, it knows, probably better than you do, what you'd like to do next. I think that decision fatigue is a real thing, and this is just one less decision you need to make in your day. Next is the motivation. Now, Peloton instructors are full of energy, sometimes irritatingly so. However, they do lift you. So if you're not feeling that motivated and you get on the bike, they will bring you up a level. And you might find that you want someone who really motivates you. You might find that you need to be just told what to do. And that might lead you to a ride with Tunde, for instance. Or if you're looking for more gentle encouragement, you might pick someone like Sam Yo, who's an excellent trainer as well. In addition to that, you have the leaderboard. Now, I'm not very competitive, or at least I didn't think I was, but you do get into these little battles with people. So if you're just behind somebody, you might think, I can take them. Or if someone's just behind you, they might start putting pressure on you. And the next thing you know, you're in a battle with Frank from Wisconsin. He's in his 80s now, but he's very fast. The other thing Peloton does very well is it settles your mood. So I'm nowhere near as laid back as most people think I am. But why they think that is because of exercise. It's very hard to have negative thoughts, feel stressed, feel anxious, feel angry when you're getting your backside handed to you really on a Peloton bike or in a strength workout, or you're relaxing in a yoga workout. Exercise, and this isn't just Peloton, is a great way to take any negative emotion and just show it the door. Not just while you're working out, and also for a period of time afterwards. If I haven't worked out for a day or two, I do find my levels rising slightly. It is such a good way to get rid of negativity up here. At this point, I want to say, if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. My goal is to bring this channel up to 100,000 subscribers before I'm 82. So if you can hit that button, I'll be grateful. Next is data. So you can see where you finished on the leaderboard. You can see your output, the distance traveled, and also your total calories. You can see which part of your body you've used as well. So this is a cycling workout, so it's mostly legs. If I had to show you this one here, this is a shoulder workout, and you can see that this is mostly upper body on this one. I wear a heart rate monitor, I use my Apple Watch, so I can see how my heart rate performed throughout this workout. And I can also see which zones I was in. So really, I want to spend most of my time in zones 3 and 4, which I've managed to do. I'd like those to be swapped over really. And not too much in zone 5, which I didn't even hit. And really, this is where you make the most gains. Zone 5, if you're there for long periods of time, might be where you're pushing yourself too hard. I can see here, this is what the cadence, and this is what the blue squares are, what the class was meant to do, and this is what I did. I was a bit below there. And then I can see the resistance, and I was spot on at the top level of the resistance throughout the class. In addition to that, you can also see down here my personal best. So if I look at, they're all my personal bests for different length of cycling classes. if I look at, say, this one here for 20 minutes, I can see how well I did, but I can also view the class. And this also helps a lot with motivation. I can start the class and then I can filter this class so that it's just me. So if I click just me, I've taken this class 3 times. And as you can see here, here's me on 3 different occasions. Obviously I'm last now, so I'm not pedaling. But I can see how I can go back, race myself, and kind of see how I'm progressing. This is just so good for motivation and probably one of the most underrated features on the Peloton bike. Next is the volume of content, and it just feels endless. You could probably do 20 workouts a day and over the rest of your life and not make a dent in it. It's like Netflix or YouTube. They seem to upload much more content than you could actually possibly do. In addition to the volume of content, there's also variety. So if you want to do a ride with Drake, there's like dozens. If you want to do a ride with Iron Maiden, there's dozens of them. There is just so much content on here that there will be something for everyone. So lastly, I talked about this and my knee, it does sting and it does hurt. And I wasn't planning to put this in. But 2 days ago, 48 hours ago, I was out on my bike and I've recently bought a gravel bike, which I'm loving, especially now the weather's better. And I was riding this bike thinking to myself, I'm going to be on the Peloton, the Nordic track and the Hydro less over the next few months because I just really like being outside. Normally I work out indoors and then I might go for a walk later or casual cycle ride. But this gravel bike is really good for fitness riding. Anyway, after about a minute, I got a fly in my eye. And I thought to myself, I wouldn't have experienced that on a Peloton bike. But I thought, never mind, just carry on. About 5 minutes after that, I rode through some sheep poo. And I thought, well, you don't really get that on a Peloton bike, do you? And then I thought to myself, well, forget that, Steve. It's mostly grass. It's not like dog poo or human poo. Just get on with it. So like I've done many times before, after several minutes of riding, I decided I was thirsty. So like I've done many times on the Peloton bike, one-handed, drinking my drink. But what I didn't anticipate or see, and what you definitely don't get on a Peloton bike, is potholes. So the next thing I know, something didn't feel right. I poured my bottle down. I'm about 1 inch away from the floor at this point, and I've landed on my elbow, my knee. I mean, you can't really show injuries. I've got pictures, but you can't show injuries on YouTube because I think you might get demonetized and the video might be taken away. But all in all, I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself. As I've mentioned, I can't lift weights because of my bruised hand. I can't ride because my knee leaks. And I'm just like a little bit at a loss of what to do fitness-wise. I've just been casually walking, gently walking, and I wouldn't get that if I'd have stayed on my Peloton bike. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, as I've mentioned, please like and subscribe. And I'll link to the cons video here, and there are some cons videos. And if it's not there right now, it will be released a week after this one. See you next time.